Hey everyone, welcome to my new YouTube series. Um, it's gonna be just a really chill, laid back Minecraft gameplay most of the time, with just me talking over the background. So I hope you guys enjoy. Anyways, let's just get straight into it. Today, I want to waste time and talk about the state of music centered content. When I say music centered content, I think you guys are probably thinking of like Anthony Fantano or like, music reviews. But that's not what I want to talk about today. I want to talk about specifically content centered around the process of making music. I make music in my free time. Maybe I'll link some down below. I should be releasing my mixtape in the next 2 or 3 weeks. But one thing that's been driving me insane lately is when I'm scrolling Instagram Reels, I get a lot of content centered around music careers and music creation. Whether that be how to film a music video, a trick for creating a cool sounding synth, what chords sound good, or people promoting their new music. And I really think all of these things can have the potential to be really great content. A lot of the music I make has elements and like uses tricks that I learned just by stumbling across a 15-second Instagram reel. However, this has led me to discover a really ugly side of music creation, which just really rubs me the wrong way. And hopefully, you guys will agree when I'm done describing what I'm talking about. But if any of you guys make music, I'm sure that you hope to make content about, or to make a career out of it. I mean, I feel like everyone would like to. I would like to one day. Still haven't released anything because it hasn't been good enough, but one day that's the hope. The issue is a lot of the content that I see on Instagram that is music, that is about music or self promotion for music just sucks. And it makes me really mad because, I'm pouring all this work into making my music sound really good, and there's just this really derivative, really repetitive, just trash being shoved down my feed. And I really think that's a symptom of this just slop and like self obsessed self promotion. That's really the way I would describe it. Or maybe consumerist self promotion, but that sounds a little high and mighty. Essentially, when I see music centered about around promoting your own Instagram or your own music via Instagram or something like that, um, something that really drives me insane is this idea of maximizing content. For example, there was a reel that I saw recently that was talking about shooting your music video and how when you pay to shoot a music video, you need to maximize the amount of content that you're creating through that. So you need behind the scenes content. You need to do like a challenge or something when you're there. You need to do like TikTok dances when you're going around the, um, you know, wherever you're doing your stupid music video. And I really, yeah, that got me thinking about, are there any musicians that I personally listen to today that follow that content strategy? And the answer that I came to is no. Um, Almost none of the musicians that I listen to or care about um, follow that content strategy. But you know what they do is they make good music. Um, it seems like a lot of this stuff, a lot of the music that I've been seeing lately, and hopefully I'm not alone on this, but a lot of the stuff that I've been seeing music wise hasn't been good music, it's been repetitive content. And that's just what algorithms like to see. Um, Unfortunately, I don't think I have discovered a single artist that I listen to through Instagram, through, um, I don't use TikTok, but through TikTok or anything, or through any of that style content on YouTube. I do find a lot of music on YouTube, but, people just posting it. I really am a firm believer that your music should speak for itself. And I'm seeing a lot of content speaking for music, not a lot of music speaking for the music. Um, and I really think it's beginning to kill the music industry. For example, this new anxiety song with Dochi and Sleepy Hollow or something. Speaking of which, Sleepy Hollow made that one song, 2055, back in like 2020, which I am embarrassed to admit I did listen to. But he did make that one song, and I haven't heard of him since. So this must just have been his label. Like, this is just a pure label creation. And you can tell because it takes one of the biggest songs of the last 20 years, somebody that I used to know by Gautier, and then just ruins it. Like, just absolutely ruins it. And I don't have anything against Doichi or whatever. I personally, her music isn't for me, but it's just really annoying because her song sucks and I cannot escape it. I really think TikTok and Instagram need to add a like music filter. So if there's a sound that you absolutely despise, you can just hit block. And then that's not going to show up anymore. Because genuinely, that song makes me feel sick. Another person that I want to call out is this Instagram person, Sophie Powers, who used to make this just horrible, like, I don't even know the word to describe it, just absolutely plastic pop that adds nothing to the world. She just promoting it like crazy, and she always had these really insane outfits, but they just were not styled correctly. But I was seeing her all the time about a year ago, and then she disappeared. And a couple days ago, I stumbled across one of her reels, and it was really well produced. And so I checked her out. She took down all her old content. I think she got signed now because all her new content has like really insane lighting. Either that or she's really going all in on this music. But the music was still kind of mid. Or no, that was what surprised me. Her new song actually sounded. It wasn't something that I would listen to. It was still mid, but it wasn't absolute garbage like her first stuff was. So good on her for going up. I hope she continues to improve. But I do hope that she gets a better sound because my second big complaint is music seems to be eating itself. Um, a lot of the people that I've been seeing online have been like clones of people that you've seen before. And it's getting really annoying because there are only so many times that you can listen to like Yeet or like a Rage beat because Rage can sound really good, but it also can sound really samey after, you know, after like four songs. Um, and it just I'm getting kind of tired of not seeing new music and it getting really hard to find new music that's good. Um, there's a lot of good new music out there. It's all repetitive, or it's this style of like jazz infused rap, which I really don't like, or it's people trying to rap just to rap. Um, and the moment that you stop getting out of rap focused music, and honestly, when I say rap, I would call Netspend, Two Hollis, and like all of that, like kind of EDM stuff, rap as well. Be, I guess, just bassy, kick drum pattern music, you get into like indie music, and the state of indie music right now is absolutely horrendous. There are some great, great new people out there in like indie people, and I guess this wouldn't fall under indie, but someone that deserves a shout out is I think they're 80 or 8485 who makes kind of hyper pop ish music. Her one song, Hanger, is genuinely one of the best songs I have ever heard in my life. But, so shout out her. But there's a bunch of indie music that, like, oh my god, Le Tigre or something. They made one song which was really good and really big, but it's just, it feels like everyone is trying to copy that one song. So there's this one person that makes this, or this one band that makes this song that goes like, Diet food companies, I'm on to you. Like, why'd you take the sugar out? We like the sugar. Um, and it literally just sounds like that one Le Tigre song or something. Or Le Tigre. It's French, I think. Um, and the issue is, not only is this song uninspired, but it just sucks. And they're promoting it so hard to the point where everyone has seen it. And I feel like by most metrics, the song could be considered commercially successful, but it just genuinely sucks. And I'm getting a little worried that this is going to become the future of music. Um, and yeah, so that's. I, I'm gonna. Yeah. If you guys know any good artists or are listening to any good music, definitely put that in the comments. If you guys enjoy this style of content, let me know. I am sorry about the recording quality. I am going to upgrade that, and my videos should get a little longer. This is really just a pilot, a proof of concept, and just a. I feel like once I get it out, I can improve. I just need to get it going first. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys in the next 2 weeks.